Today we're going to react to Magic the Gathering cards lost in translation. These are cards that have gone through Google Translate like 20 times and spat back out into English. We're going to start off with Mission. It is a blue 1 generic. The creators are scammers. Scammers, you say. Don't be looking at me all of a sudden. We have a blue tap ability. This item returns to its owner for forever. Never again will it come back. It's gone for forever. So it returns to its owner, I guess to their hand, just bounce back and like, it's like a meddling mage or something. Bounce back to hand and never to be played again. Yeah, it's perpetually gone for eternity. We're bringing arena mechanics to regular paper Magic the Gathering. Now, if yesterday is 2 days away, all right, whoa, stop right there. I'm already confused. What is Fairy talking right now? Is tomorrow today or yesterday today? Hold on, if yesterday is 2 days away from now, well then it's 2 days away from now. Is tomorrow today? Well, I don't know. Final exam time, Management 101, Taylor's School. Is that the actual flavor text? That sounds like it could be a Magic the Gathering flavor text, that's for sure. If it gets taken, it can't be taken again. That's correct. Also, interestingly, if you bounce a token, this is completely true. If you bounce tokens with mission, it's over. All right, who you are? Who are you really? You're Temporal Adept. Now, Temporal Adept is a human wizard for 1/1. Oh, is this a ban? Did they translate this perfectly? If yesterday was 2 days ago tomorrow, will the day after tomorrow be today or yesterday? It's still confusing. All right, moving on. Yeah, the creators are scammers. They must be selling some sort of cryptocurrency or something. All right, we got the Team Mary Whisper. This is a white-green 3/2 description. It is a humanoid drone. I don't see a whole lot of drone between either of these people. All right, the towers around you and the car you drive are made of hexagons. Thank you very much. That is good to know. You get +1/+1 when you drive or you collide with a car. Oh no! Extra points if you get collision. Someone has to show something to do their thing and walk on wet sand. I'm not even walking on anything. Imagine playing Magic the Gathering while driving. And I'm sure there's someone out there that's so hardcore with MTG Arena, they have to play MTG Arena while they drive, listening through the speaker sound system of their car. Extra points if the cops have to show up. Yeah, you get extra +1/+1 if the cops show up. They have to pull you over. And an additional +1/+1 if you can get the army involved. Doesn't that happen in, I don't know how Grand Theft Auto works. I remember in the old games, as you do more and more illegal things, you catch some police, they get more police, then they bring in the helicopter. I can't remember if they bring in the army and tanks start chasing you as well. Oh, here's the magical tip of the day. JML says, do not play MTG while driving. Yeah, it's a big no-no. Who needs round wheels when you have hexagon wheels? That's right, we were trying to reinvent the wheel over here. Well, anyway, this is just a big pile of soup. It's not even a particularly legal thing to do. Does this have something to do with horses? Why does it talk about driving and hexagons? Well, we've got the Merriam Herd Whisperer. Now, this is one of the newer cards. As long as it's your turn, mounts and vehicles you control have hexproof. Ah, it's all coming together right now. It's all coming a bit together. Hexproof transformed into hexagon. And whenever a mount or vehicle you control attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. If it collides, you get extra bonus points. Okay, moving on. This looks like the same card. Willie Herzog, Hero of Athens. Are we going? Athens. Is this Rome? I don't know my history very well. But anyway, okay, so it's a 4/2. Protectors of people, mythical animals. Notification. Is that like a notification on my phone? Give it to Dr. Willie. If he makes it to the league, he gains 1 life and draws a card. I have seen many lives in my walk, and the humble life is always out there. That's where I come from. I have seen many lives in my walk, and the humble life is always out there. That's where I come from. It comes from the humble life. If you come from the humble life, you will see many lives on your walk. Vigilance is a notification now. Notification! Tapping does not cause me to tap. Does he wield the blade thing from Halo? I have no idea. Not really familiar with Halo, to be honest. New York, is this Montreal? What? What are you talking about? Who's Dr. Willie? I don't know. The Doctor. Give it to Dr. Willie. This is a Willie, though. This person is Willie Herzog. Okay, what the hell is this thing doing? Okay, so whenever Willie Duke at an hero becomes tapped, you gain 1 life and you draw a card. Alright, got it. Rob, write everything down. No, don't leave any evidence of your criminality. Alright, we have red, blue, green, 1, 2, mythical, another mythical demon. Was this a mythical creature? Okay, this was a mythical animal. This is a demon. Very dangerous demon. Where? Pay 1. I don't know where I am, and I'm willing to pay 1 to find out. At the beginning of your turn, you may draw X key cards from your deck. The key cards? All of them? Where X is the number of cards you control. So, like, what does that mean? So I have, like, 10 cards in play, so I can look through my deck and draw 10 of the most important cards in my deck? You can play poker in this demo. Well, that's great. I got 2 pair. 2 Ancestral Recall, 2 Black Lotus. Beanpot says, looks like a demon. You know what? You're not wrong. This could be anything. This is like one of those Five Nights at Freddy's animals. Don't forget it. Don't forget everything you do. You gotta write everything down. I control 50 cards in my deck right now. I think they mean like 50 cards that you have right now. I don't expect much from Kayla's Defense. And this card actually is Loot the Key to Everything. Oh, it's got Ward 1. What was it before? Wear 1. Does the ward as a word not exist? At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of card types among other non-land perms you control. Ah. You may play those cards this turn. The translation is terrible. It's not even remotely close. I do like, however, that it recognizes the picture as a demon. We gambling? I don't know where we're gambling. Yeah, we're gonna bring Auntie back. We're gonna play poker with our Magic the Gathering cards. We're bringing Auntie back, and we can win or lose our cards. Okay, we got the nice motorhome for 2 mana. It's a 3/3 antique car. A motorhome is faster than a horse. And it actually, what the hell is going on here? There literally is a motorhome. I swear this image is AI generated based on the picture. They should actually replace all the pictures with AI generated cards. Yeah, the motorhome, also the motorhome will be a little bit faster if it has wheels attached to a horse. Now, if you have problems with your phone, check the library tab above. If a country is a card, it can be added to the battle. Use 2. Use a controlled device with power 2 or higher. This device is designed to destroy the device. We're gonna blow ourselves up around here. Self-detonating for a whole use 2. Oh, I like this. Steven says, I summon the United States of America. Take that, opponent. That's right. If a country is a card, it can be added to the battle. I guess if... How's that supposed to mean? Like, what if it's in your hand? If you control a country card, you may just put it on the battlefield. Yeah. New card type, country. We have Canada. We have America. We could have Brazil, Germany. Just nailing off all the most popular countries that watch my channel. Motorhome, it's more like horse home. It's got that horsepower. Get it? It's got horsepower. Flash in Italy. It's manifest destiny time. Oh, there's too bad. There's no oracle text for not oracle text. Yeah, oracle text for this thing. Not oracle text. Flavor text. Don't play with the heads of state, I guess. I wonder how strong the United States of America would be if it were a card. Everyone let me know what your United States of America card would be below. If it's... And I wonder, is it going to act like a battle? If a country is a card, it can be added to the battle, as if the battle is a type of card. Anyway, what that has to do with a motorhome, and it's called Nice Motorhome. Yeah, that's a nice motorhome, and it's being carried away by your damn horses. Okay, I'm very curious to know what this translates to. And it translates to mobile homestead. Whenever a mobile homestead attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put onto the battlefield tapped. This has nothing to do with horses. Nothing. The motorhome is faster if you have a horse. Oh, I know what was the first one? Mobile homestead has haste as long as you control a mount. Ah, I got it. They're like mount, horse. You mount a horse. Somehow. It's like Google Translate tries to predict what the hell you're actually trying to say. Yeah, you can mount horses. All right, I see the similarity. Here, mobile home. It's called mobile homestead. Yep. Faster with horse. Sand is the enemy. Pocket sand. Psh. We have a white, 1 generic, 2, 3, same. This family. If you control 5 or more vulnerable, Dusty Animus enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters and more than Link's life counter. What, Link from The Legend of Zelda? Stop! It's got stop. White 1 generic. You can discard white 1 generic and discard this card from your hand instead of spoiling the cast's mind because he's a wizard. This is cheating. Anyway, this is just a bunch of soup. Chaos ensued on this card, that's for sure. Even the reminder text, chaos consumed. Same this family, sand is the enemy. That's all I'm gonna remember. Sand is the enemy, especially in a storm. Dust Animus. Oh, it's a spirit card with flying. I thought flying is supposed to mean this is a bird. That was like the common translation to all the flying cards. This is a bird, therefore it fly. Dinklebag says, do I have to play against someone named Link? I don't think so. Counters and more than Link's life counter. As long as there's some... If someone named Link is on the battlefield, I guess you get an extra bonus. It's called plot? Okay, I've seen enough around here. Okay, we got next up, we got, according to him, the officials were fired. Immediately. They didn't even consider, they basically shot one, they shot twice, thought once. And they shot twice before they even thought in the first time. Naruto had a whole arc where sand was the enemy. There's also the Sandman and Spider-Man. You know, you gotta be careful. There's a lot. Sand is a very common villain. Any element of the earth can become a villain. Okay, killing people for no reason is an unacceptable innovation? What kind of innovation is that? Assassins, soldiers, bandits, rebels. Moscow is cool. Russia's cool right now. It's fine. just in case anyone got upset by the idea that Moscow is cool, the card is just letting you know immediately it's fine, all right? It's fine in Moscow. It is pretty cool out there. What's up? Goat? Oh, I thought that was someone's response. What's up? Go to hell with that thunder. Hey, what's up? And then the next person, this person says, what's up? Next person says, go to hell. And then that's the end of you. Teamer says what happens in other languages is words has 2 to 3 unrelated meanings and translation picks the wrong meaning when translating back. Just think spring in English has a lot of different meanings. Yeah, of course. No, I get it. I've tried to use Google Translate to just translate to one language and it screws it up pretty badly. Context is difficult to understand. Context is even going to be more difficult to understand when it comes to Magic the Gathering cards. According to him, the officials were fired immediately. Snap! Snap fired. You're fired. Here's your pink slip. Shoot the sheriff. Black 1 generic instant. Destroy target non-outlaw creature. The assassins, mercenaries, pirates, rogues, and the warlocks are outlaws. Okay, so according to Google Translate, Moscow is a warlock. That's how they translated it. Now, where is that deputy? What's up? This is why human translators are so talented. They have to understand context and idioms along with just the languages. That's right. All right, moving on. We got grandmother. That's creepy. Okay, it's for 1 million mana. This is Gleemox, isn't it? Or Gleemax. A thing of the past. You can select your photo and go to Target. Who goes shops at Target? We don't have Target here in Canada. We only have Walmart. Target tried to get in Canada and they failed. They failed miserably. And then the CEO got fired apparently. And then they went back to America. Back to America. Canada too cold for Canada too cold for American Target. Help me! Research and development of alien intelligence. You can. Don't forget the taste of Gleemac. Please help me. This sounds exactly what the crazy people on the street ask me like every single time I walk downtown. They're like, help me, and then, all right, what do you need help with? Well, research and development of alien intelligence. You can't. I'm like, I can't help you with that. No, you can't. Don't forget the taste of Gleemac. Please help me. Sounds like Granny has Alzheimer's disease. It happens to everyone. It's common. Someone kidnapped Grandma, it seems. Yeah, maybe the aliens. The aliens got her. Is that Mother Brain from Metroid? No, it's Mother Brain from Magic the Gathering. Yeah, weirdly enough, is Gleemax even a real word? I don't know. There's a lot of... I can't tell what's a real or fake word in Magic the Gathering anymore. And sometimes Magic, like, twists real words into their own type of word. Because I get spell checked on it all the time when I try to type it into, like, you know, Twitter or something. Is that a hat? Oh, Jacob Thune, the brain hat. I don't think so. This, of course, is Gleemax. You choose all targets for all abilities. Help us, R&D. Help us. R&D under mental dominance of alien brain in jar. Only chance. Gleemax's blatant disregard for flavor text. Send help. That was a hard one to translate. Honestly, I'm going to give Google a little break on that one. That was a hard one to translate. Next up, we got Smart Design, a red 1 generic. It's interesting. That's great. I love the interesting cards. In this game, team of 6 manage 3 boards to make certain decisions. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Is this a dice roll card? You roll. I think this is roll a 6-sided die, and then something happens. Thank you very much, Banovsky. Good morning, Coffee Crew. What's brewing today? Google, apparently. Okay, roll 1. You have nothing. Roll 2. You destroy everything. Roll 3. They destroyed the whole world. Roll 4. Strategy method. Deal 3 damage to all players. Roll 5. Each player shakes hands and draws 7. Why, thank you very much. Why, thank you very much. Nice to meet you too. And you draw 7 cards. That's value. If you don't shake hands, you don't get the Wheel of Fortune. You get nothing. Okay, and then roll 6. Go up 2 flights of steps. Seems like an odd punishment. This is almost a doable card. Almost. Wait, we need 2 more people for this commander game. We need team of 6 and bring 3 boards. Stairs. It's only 2 stairs, Toads. It's not even a lot of stairs. Lowry Boyer says, should do a real or fake MTG card stream. Just read the Oracle text and guess if it was AI generated or custom or legit. I guess what it should be, we read AI generated, sorry, I read flavor text and then you guys have to guess, was it Google translated or was it AI generated? That would be much, no, I guess it's just too easy. Like if it's, honestly, the Google translated flavor texts, they are intelligible, like they are complete sentences. AI generated stuff is complete soup. They just doesn't understand the English language at all. This is a great uncard. Okay, this is Strategy Schmatology. Yeah, it was a roll the 6-sided die card. It's actually pretty close. It's like destroy, roll 1, destroy nothing, then destroy all artifacts, destroy all lands. What was this? Each player discards their hand and draws 7. Oh, instead of discard, we shake hands. Let's shake on this. Let's shake and agree to draw 7. Oh, for April Fools, we got Cedar Wood, the Pokemon card. Please, I hope everyone understands. This is Charizard. This is literally Charizard. It's a firefighter. I actually don't think Charizard is a firefighter. If there's a forest fire, do not send Charizard to fix anything. Length 5'7", weight 200 pounds. Pokemon Power Fire card. A Pokemon's main power is its fire power. Well, this one is. The friendship ends when the Pokemon is sad, confused, or abandoned. Oh, you abandoned your Pokemon. Or was it abandoned or just let free? Remember, if you love it enough, you have to let them free. Red Toasty adds a second ability to this Pokemon. Deal 100 damage? I think that's about it. The hot water from this fire melts the rocks. Remember, fire is not bad. I don't even remember what this card does anymore. Oh, you don't even see the real card. I just remember this card is, like, incredibly useless. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. At the top. Evolves from good taste. Put Cedarwood on the stage 1 card. That's so weird. Who the hell is responsible for the Pokemon card design that looks like someone's passion is graphic design? Don't give up Bowl, Nika. That's Cedarwood, not a Charizard. Yes, it's Cedarwood. Strong stuff. Don't underestimate the cedar. I'm getting a rash from this card. I love this thing. It's a fun. The biggest joke here, it's a firefighter. Yeah, that's exactly how I remember Charizard. Okay, we got customer service is a dream on the beach. That's a mouthful. Okay, wrong pronunciation. No. I did it right. Okay, finally, the wizards are Nightmare X client. Destroys all I and Z units or targets. Your credit card number is invalid. For more information, visit custhelp.com or find us on Twitter at wizards_help. That's a weird translation. Was this an unglued card? But it's got like the modern card frame. What's going on here? It changed, like Google spit out the future site frame somehow. How did that happen? It's also on April 1st. Oh, okay. Okay, so they did a custom thing themselves. Oh, those languages which don't have Y and only I. Yeah, finally the wizards registered trademark. Nightmare X clients destroy all I and Z units or targets. That is definitely an AI generated card if I ever listened to one. Laurie Bauer says, is that a Shivan Dragon? No, that is that is the I guess that is the Pokemon Shivan Dragon, if anything. It's equally useless in that game as well. I feel like, sorry, L Winter says, I feel like this is a programmer joke, but I am a programmer and I don't, I don't understand. You have to go deeper. Maybe if you made the joke, you'd understand. Well, again, that card is from the 90s, but modern Pokemon cards can look pretty busy too. I'd say they look pretty good, but to each their own. I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with the Pokemon design. All right, let's move on. Basketball game on hockey night. It is a white 2-2. This animal is a hero, and also it moves faster when it's on a horse, just like all our what's it called? Home houses? What's it called? Motorhomes? The motorhome is faster on a horse. It's got first shot. For a white 1 generic, Hawkeye Poke. Stop all damage in your favorite poke zone. And then if you want to throw a hockey stick, ask him to pick up a stick. Move his arms, legs, or whole body. Listen, everyone. Play hockey. Reverse. Why? Oh, these are all unglued cards. This is another April 1st card. Why a basketball game when it's hockey night? I don't know. Oh, that's a good question. Someone's asking the real questions around here.
No! God, please, no!
Basketball game on hockey night. Everyone, bring out... imagine this. Instead of a puck, everyone has a basketball, and no one can have a hockey stick. Everyone has to dribble with ice skates. And I guess, and they still have a net. There should be some sort of expedition sports where like they like blend two sports together, and then they get like the basketball players playing with a stick and puck, and they still have to shoot the puck into the basketball net. Somehow lift it up and then shoot it in there. Throw your stick to the box and feel shame, says Toads. First shot, this animal is a hero. On hockey night? What was this? Oh, Night of the Hokey Pokey? This is absolutely nothing. Do the Hokey Pokey. This card has nothing to do with sports. Nothing. We somehow got basketball and hockey to get talked about here. And this has to do with completely with a dance. If you want to throw a hockey stick, ask him to pick up a stick. Move his arms and legs and whole body. Listen, everyone, play hockey. It's like someone tried to play basketball on hockey night and then tried to convince everyone else, come on, let's play hockey. Pick up the stick. Let's get around. Let's do it. And then why? Yeah, that's what I'm asking since I started reading this card. Well, hockey getting changed to hockey is hokey getting changed to hockey. It's the most reasonable, understandable translation. Okay, I can't look at any more of these April Fool's unglued cards. Okay, we're gonna look at translated and Kyokuk. This is a black 4 generic 3/5 driverless Eldrazi. Sorry, manufacturer, driverless Eldrazi. Were the Eldrazi being driven the entire time? Maybe driven by Emrakul with some sort of mind magic. Well, I mean, they are really big. Maybe there is someone inside the Eldrazi all along. It's a self-driving car. Finally, the self-driving Eldrazi technology has arrived. Maybe completely invented and created by Tesla. You know, the Eldrazi sort of look like something Tesla would make. You've seen the Cybertruck? Well, now you see this I don't know, the Cyber Eldrazi. Get in the Eldrazi, Jace. Yeah, come on, let's get in. Let's go, let's drive. Google Translate invented new language to get more job. Okay, anyway, life is precious. Add colorless. Useful, but maybe not in football. Colorless means formless consciousness. Well, this is a really good flavor text. Welcome to panic. You should panic anyway. The manufacturer, driverless Eldrazi. What the F was this? Kozilek's translator? Well, not exactly Google's translator. What was a devoid card? From nothingness Sustenance. Welcome to panic. From nothingness, sustenance. Welcome to panic. I should open my show every single time I do these lost in translation cards. Welcome to panic. Let's take a look at these AI translated Magic the Gathering cards. This just need an Eldrazi that wasn't broken for once. This one's not, well, this one is now more broken than ever because it's driverless. Run completely off of colorless. Useful but not in football. The formless consciousness. I like Welcome to Panic better. He's the opening act to Panic at the disco. Hello, X-Men. Welcome to Panic. Okay, anyway, you heard the music. That's time. Means it's time to thank our sponsors, FusionGamingOnline.com. Remember, Fallout Universes Beyond product is out, and you can get them at FusionGamingOnline.com. Oh, let's make myself a little bit bigger. I am so happy to see the Fallout Commander decks. And also, the spoilers for Outlaws of Thunder Junction are coming out fast and furious for all those upgrades you need to make to all your Commander decks. All 20 of them. You know you have them. You gotta upgrade each one at a time. You can please do it by getting the singles at FusionGamingOnline.com. You can pre-orders start now. And you can also get a discount by getting 5% off using coupon code Nikachu at checkout. Also, we're going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place for renting Magic cards online with a new deck. When new cards come out, you have access to them with Mana Traders. Rent the new archetypes that you can play in all your favorite formats on Magic Online. You could support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or rent using coupon code Nikachu_FL0 for 10% off your first 2 months. And now back to Wild Crazy. Cards completely lost in translation. Yeah, the sponsors don't confuse me. That's straightforward. These cards are complete nonsense. Okay, please sell Barnville. Barnville Park. Enter 0. Tap to add red or green. Each participant feels 1 more comfortable. Yeah, a little bit more comfortable. Spring is the most wonderful time in the forest, when new leaves bloom and dance at the speed of light. Oh god. The speed of light? They want to sell the Barnville Park. Sell it to some paper mill factory. They'll take it instantly. Quill says, fighting the Eldrazi must be terrifying. It isn't the physical threat of thrashing limbs. Gravity can shift. Time and space can bend. The mind is a dimension they can touch as easily as dirt. That sounds like something translated. Tap for 100. Oh my god! I missed that! Yeah, we can tap for 100 mana. It's colorless mana, but colorless is still colorless. We still get something. 100. It's 100, but what? Well, it's definitely gonna be 100 colorless mana. Tap for 100. I'll take 100. Thank you very much. Basically, so like I could play Emrakul turn 1. Emrakul the Ion's Torrent. I'll take an extra turn. Thank you very much. This card it's got so broken. It's not 100 mana. It's just 100. What's the same thing as like? They just give you a symbol, right? You add red. It doesn't say red. They don't say add red mana anymore. They just say add a red. You 100% get the mana. And spring is the most wonderful time. But please sell it. Please sell Barnville Park. You got 1 comfort. Everyone should be a little bit more comfortable when Barnville Park is here. Of course, when you like take a walk through the park, that's exactly how you feel. You do feel more comfortable. Oh yeah, what does enter 0 mean? What, it's free? It costs you nothing. Playing this land costs nada, zilch. I'm just curious how they even get this far. Comfortable feels balanced. It's a good mechanic. Okay, it was Grove of the Burned Willows. So originally, oh, it does say add to your mana pool. Add colors to your mana pool. I thought that got rid of. Oh, I guess this is an old card. These days they don't say mana pool anymore. The mana pool doesn't even exist. Spring is the most beautiful season in the grove when the new leaves open from their ember buds in a race of leaping flames. That's right, the race of leaping flames. That is the speed of light. Land becomes enter zero somehow. Yeah, enter zero. Land. That's really lost in translation. Alright, we got the Spring of the Soul. This is a green 2 generic. The magic. The magic of Disney World. If a player attacks me, they add 1 mana to each type of clay they draw. That's terrible! What is the point of this? This doesn't do anything. It's basically, okay, if a player attacks me, they get clay. They got free clay around here? I don't want to give them any clay for nothing. It's true that Mandela always swears by his destiny, but many people don't know that he wanted to be here. This is a newspaper. Oh, so yeah, this is a newspaper. Instead of saying newspaper, it's like, this is a newspaper. This newspaper read this quote. Yeah, free clay is profit. Leave my clay alone. Well, they're not taking my clay. They get to take their own clay. They add 1 mana to each type of clay that they draw. Only if they attack me. They don't get clay, they get mana if they draw clay. Yes, that's correct. You get mana for each type of clay that they draw. There are many different types of clay. Let me do a quick Google search. Different types of clay. We got porcelain, bowl clays, water, stoneware, kaolin, bentonite, earthwane clay, clay compounds, dough clay, French green clay, mineral, raku clay, paper clay, green zeolite, rasool, pink clay, and clay court. All right, there's a lot of different clays out there. So that means they can add a potential total of 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 mana, potentially. Potentially 17 mana. That's a lot of mana. But that is so... Okay, what is actually going on here? So whenever a player taps a land for mana, that player adds 1 mana of any type that land produced. What does that have to do with being attacked? There's nothing to do with this card. Absolutely nothing. Where did you even get the word attack from? Whenever a player taps a land, you tapped a land for mana. You're threatening me. Clay meta gonna be crazy. Magic should change color to clay instead. Yeah, instead. You have all sorts of different clay. What are you playing today? I'm playing, Porcelain Merfolk today. Porcelain Merfolk. Tap equals attack? Well, how does Google Translate understand that way? Some players do feel very attacked with it. Yeah. Taps mana. People are all of a sudden incredibly worried. Enemy spotted. I got my clay deck, yo. Come with my several clay decks. How many clay decks do you have? I got 17 different clay decks. That's cool. I even got my 3-color clay deck. Don't be messing with me. I could play 7 different colors in this clay deck at the same time. I got my clay of brass, city of clay brass. You can add 1 mana of any clay. What was it called? Spring of the Soul. Okay, finish the medicine. We have a 2 mana 2/2. Animals and birds. Hurry! Protect the coyote. And it's also pay 3 mana. Now you can't use sprint without it. You mean the cellular service? Are we talking about Sprint, the cellular service? Does that still exist? Is Sprint still around? I remember a pin dropping in the commercials. Sprint cellular service. Oh, they were acquired by T-Mobile. On April 1st, 4 years ago. That must have sounded like a joke. Why would the Roadrunner protect the coyote? It wouldn't. Hurry, protect the coyote. Well, you know, it's just playing around with them. After all, the Roadrunner is having so much fun being chased by the coyote. You gotta protect it. Throwing energy at things that will never happen. Story of my life. Oh yeah, okay, hold on. Okay, there is flavor text. You go. Omen Port is about throwing energy at things that will never happen. Some of these flavor texts are very deep. They're very, very, very deep. You gotta think twice. Yeah, the creature type is animals and birds. So for WB influence at Wizards of the Coast. That happens when you don't finish the medicine. Ah, yes. That's what you have to finish the medicine. Protect the coyote. Finish the medicine. Is it? The flavor text is close to the real one? You go. Omen Port is about throwing energy at things that will never happen. Chasing the Roadrunner. Omen Port slang for wasting energy on impossible pursuits. That has nothing to do. Completely off. Okay, next up. The Stone of Wisdom. For a red 1 generic, we have a 2/2. This creature no longer exists. Roadrunner! Finish the message. You are supposed to protect the coyote. You failed miserably. You failed miserably because now this creature no longer exists. Okay, get out. When a coyote genius fights other creatures, your target gets +1/+1 and wins instantly. Instantly wins on sight. When a coyote genius fights other creatures, your target gets +1/+1 and wins. Or like wins the fight, I guess. They win the fight. We always lose. The coyote loses constantly. And we have discard for a red and 1 generic. Discard this card for a red 1 generic. Discard for free. Discard. Oh, you're kidding me, the Stone of Wisdom. That feels very AI generated. How many times do I want to discard this card? I'm discarding 4 times. Just discard probably still has some... Yeah, discarding this card for nothing still has combos. It's pretty good if you can somehow make it attack you. You gotta goad it into you. You have to get it to, like, I guess, fight you. Discard for 1 in an R. Yep. Don't forget to discard it. You discard it. So you discard for 1 in a red, and just in case those instructions weren't clear enough, you discard it for 1 in a red. They just added a few more words to it. Discard for... It is free! This is a free effect! Except for the 1 in a red. And then when you discard it, make sure you discard. Google Translate is a type of AI after all, absolutely. Okay, so what did this card do? It's funny. This creature no longer exists. It's like the AI told us, like, just a reminder, this coyote, that's not a real thing, which is actually a lie. It's a very weird thing to say. Coyotes still exist. Haste: when it enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets +1/+1 and has haste until end of turn. And it's plot. Yeah, plot somehow got completely lost in translation. Temporary Fire for a red 3 generic. This is a mantra. Starts with white 1 generic and or blue 1 generic. Can add white 1 generic and or blue 1 generic as shown here. What the hell? Is that really what it says in the card? Because I don't even see how they can screw up the translation here. It reads exactly like a Magic the Gathering card. Yeah, it's missing only one thing, that it is still a land. X or select a copy of the drive. How many times is method X called? Question mark. It is completely gone. Firestorm deals 5 damage to all creatures and peasants. So what, like all creatures in play, and what, we're gonna classify some of the players at the table peasants? Or are you playing Pauper? You're a peasant! You take 5 damage. Yeah, this is peasant hate. So rude. So rude. Because, like, all peasants would be creatures. Unless it's doubling the damage to the creatures that are peasants. So 5 damage to creatures, 5 damage to peasants as well. Additional 5 damage. My thoughts exactly. Anti-Pauper deck. I guess it does extra damage in Pauper. Used as a proxy. You can't even play this thing in Pauper. It is like a gold card. It was probably originally Kicker. Probably. Probably, maybe. I like, how many times is Method X called? Because it is completely gone at this point. As long as you're the monarch, everyone else is... That's right! I like that, Aquaine Bay. I like that. Hit all the peasants. I'm the king around here. That makes a lot of sense. Temporal Firestorm. So it was Kicker. So how they... Starts with? No. We start with kicking? You may... Yeah, and then it was up to X creatures and or planeswalkers you control. Choose up to X creatures or planeswalkers. X is the number of times it was kicked. Those permanents phase out completely. Okay, cool. Next up. We got Eddie, the one-eyed robot. So far, so good. His most famous work is in robotics. I would hope so. He's a robot and robot studying robots. Crime. Is it a crime to study robots? It might be one day. If we keep generating this AI, if we keep further researching AI, this AI is going to take over all of us. EDE, Lonesome. If the attacking creature is a larger than EDE, Lonesome attacks the iPod and gains quest points. The iPod, 2 mana, EDE. Oh, this is supposed to be Eddie. EDE objective. Draw a card in each deck of EDE and draw another card. Oh, we draw 2 cards. Because my deck is my deck. I'm going to draw a card, and then I'm going to draw another card. It's so weird to say that it's Edie's deck, though. Eventually, AI will design itself. That's when we need to worry. Yeah, we're, like, quite a bit far away from that. Crime is a new mechanic from Outlaws. Oh, that's how you commit a crime. You just attack, and you commit a crime. This is a Fallout card? Oh, is it? And we got the, what's it called? The symbol of... RosewattaStone. We got the RosewattaStone symbol at the side. So very crime. I have nothing. I have no comment on this thing. I just like that his most famous works is in robotics. The one-eyed robot. Okay, it's a... What's funny is it looks like a one-eyed robot because it's got this, like, satellite dish thing going on over here. It is Edie, Lonesome Eyebot, flying whenever you attack. So, what, flying is a crime around here? Whatever happened, it is a bird. We don't see that anymore. I guess they translate into different languages, so we don't get that result anymore. Yeah, crime translated from flying. You're flying? That's illegal! That's broken! You can't be flying around here. Pay 2, sacrifice Edie. Draw a card, then draw an additional card for each quest counter on Edie. Oh, that has nothing to do with our deck. Flying is banned. That'd be such a... Anything that has flying now no longer has flying. Okay, I'm old. We have a black, white, red, 3/3 Assassin's Assistant. Original article. When Alter Ben Lahad attacks you, find a target and shoot a card from your graveyard onto the memory board. Each added card has a cup or a copy symbol on the board. Destroy the cards at the end of the game. This... I felt like I read something real, but it actually just doesn't mean anything. It's an original... This is an original article, not copywritten, not copied from anywhere. When it attacks you... Hold on. When Alter Ben Lahad attacks you... That's impossible! How am I going to attack myself with my own card? Oh, I guess we have to give it to someone and then taunt them to attack us? Lure? Okay, find a target and shoot a card from your graveyard onto the memory board. I guess the battlefield. Each added card has a cup or copy symbol. Oh, MTG Gaming Bob, welcome. Good afternoon, hope you're doing well. Hit that like button. Yeah, hit that like button, folks. Don't forget to hit the like button. I never ask anyone to hit the like button. Sounds like a rip-up card to me. Every millennial's staple. Huh? Assassin's Assistant. I'm old. And they're about to ambush this knight over here. Okay, well, I have nothing. This was none other than the Altair Ibn Lahad. A 3/3 human assassin with first strike. And when it attacks, exile up to one target assassin creature card from your graveyard with a memory counter on it. Not memory board. Memory counter. And then for each card you own in exile with a memory counter on it, creates a tapped and attacking token. That's a copy of it. Exile those tokens at end of combat. Destroys cards at end of game. Yeah, destroy the cards at the end of the game. We'd blow up all our cards when the game ends. Memory board. Exile and you may cast it this turn. I didn't even know MTG had Assassin's Creed cards. What hasn't this game crossed over with? Oh, tons of stuff. Oh, we're on our way. I'm waiting for them to cross over with Nintendo intellectual property. Alright, we got Leonardo failed. Well, do you know what? Some geniuses are just not meant for school. It's a blue 2 generic 3/3. Everyone does it! Everyone fails. Blue 3 generic at the end of the turn, the base health and hit points of the team you control is XX. Okay, that I can get behind. Our team of creatures now are XX creatures. Hold on, wait a minute. Is that anything? The base health and hit points of your team you control is XX? Oh, X is the number of cards in your hand. Okay, that actually translates quite well. We also have blue 2 generic, tap, draw a card and discard it. This is a backup card if the card is disabled. Take him to his grave. If so, copy the 0/2 caliper, flywheel, and other parts. So, 3 mana, draw a discard. This is a backup card if the card is disabled. Whatever that means. But then we have to take him to his grave. Oh no! Leonardo, you failed. I know everyone does it. But we gotta put you down, Leonardo. We have to put you down. Especially after you drew that card like that. Yeah, it's okay, Leo. Everyone fails sometimes. I'd say this game is becoming Fortnite, but it already did a secret lair with Fortnite. That's right. Well, the game is becoming, what, Super Smash Brothers. There's like mishmash of big crossovers. But in the real world. What parts and when you say everyone does it sound so inappropriate? What parts? Oh, probably on another card. Thopter equals caliper flywheel is weird? Oh yeah, okay. The caliper flywheel. He failed, but there's a backup plan, but also failed. Everyone does it equals Everyone does it. Leonardo, if everyone jumped off a bridge, would you follow them? Probably not. So what was the third one? Draw a card, then discard a card. If the discarded card was an artifact card, exile it. If you create a... Oh, okay. And if you do, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 0/2 Thopter artifact creature. I understand. So it didn't die or anything. Nothing died. This is a backup card if the card is disabled. Take him to his grave. Alright, R.I.P. Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, primary Sporophytes. This is a 5-mana 4/4. The body is a sponge. At the beginning of the installation, put the plate holder on the old plate. I thought you put the plate on top of the plate holder. Not the opposite way around. Creature. Take 2 of these natural markers to make a 1/1 green marker. The body is a sponge. Well, we're soaking up something here. I guess we're soaking up creatures. The old plate sounds like a slang for my wife. What? Sounds weird. I would never use that. Yeah, Elwinter, this encapsulates everything that I need to say about this card. It's just a what? These are getting worse. Well, I'm gonna look up what if this means anything, a sporophytes. I'm gonna look up sporophytes. A sporophyte is the diploid multicellular stage in the life cycle of a plant or alga, which produces asexual spores. The stage alternates with a multicellular haploid gametophyte phase. I'm sure one person out of the thousands of people that are going to watch this are going to even understand remotely what the hell I just said. Do I have a wife? I have a wife. Yes, I understand. Yes! Nods head. I understand. Actually understands absolutely nothing. This card's an absolute fail. This card's terrible. It was a bad. You're a bad translation. That's a bad Google. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a spore. Okay, what was this last one? Creatures you control have removed 2 spore counters from this creature. Ah. Instead, it's just creature. Okay, Italy. Sam's teacher. Oh, we're getting Italy involved. Here's the country card. Here we have a country card we can put directly onto the battlefield. Finally, a country card. We just need to see the United States encapsulated into a creature card. Okay, Italy, Sam's teacher. It's a white, 3 generic, 2/3. Name, personal author. Now, X tap, choose 1. Well, what the hell is the point of X? Gives 10 points for the last entry on time. Eat only 10 slices of white bread. Sounds delicious. And then X, just X. I guess X, whatever the hell we paid. X, choose 1, X. What, do you want me to go on Twitter or something? Yeah, X, just X. Rebecca Goye, we are very sorry. Oh, I'm God. That's good. Yeah, just to remind you all, I'm God. It's good that I'm God. It's good that there is a God. God amongst you people. Is Italy supposed to be God? I am God, and my name is Italy. What do? I teach. I teach Sam. What do I teach? Sam, I teach X. For X mana. The most polite God, the most polite God complex ever, yeah. This card is so full of itself. So it's a country with a God complex. Correct! Such a power move on your opponent. Pay 6 mana to activate an ability. That's yeah, just that. I'm gonna pay X, tap. And I'm gonna pay X. That's it. I paid 6 mana. The mana just goes to the mana heaven. It's over before it even started. Okay, how did this even turn into this? Wow, it had the old template. How did it change? How did it get the new templating? Where it's like, choose 1 dash. Because that's not even on. Oh, no, it is on here. Okay, that's weird. Okay, X tap, choose 1. Prevent the next X damage that would be dealt to target creature this turn. Or you gain X life. Spend only white mana this way. Oh, okay. I mean, the Pope is in Italy or something like that. Well, he's in the Vatican, which I think is close to Italy. Maybe. Don't test my geography. It's terrible. It's absolute garbage. Okay, next up, let's take a look at the Ice Cave. The Ice Cave is your vote! Are you going to vote for Flying, Deeply, or Sprout? The choice is yours around here. And for 5 blue, well, okay! When a player casts a spell, the other players pay the cost of the spell. No way! If the players don't, then the beans are responsible. Color is included in the price. Although the cave was cold, Ira could not stay in Elidum. How do I force my opponents to pay for my spells? Okay, I'm gonna pay Nicol Bolas. I want you all to pay like, what is it, 7 or 8, 9 mana? When a player casts a spell, the other players will pay the cost of that spell. What did the beans do to deserve this? Teamer thinks it's broken. The beans will pay the mana if you don't. Oh, where did it say bean? Oh yeah, if the players don't, then the beans are responsible. Magical beans. Magical, magical. Yeah, we all know the saying, beans, beans, good for the heart. The more you eat, the more gas you have. I ain't paying him none of that. Take it up. Take it up with the beans. I'm not casting any of this stuff. Well, what did it actually say? Whenever a player plays a spell, any other player may pay that spell's mana cost. If a player does, oh, they counter it. That is a completely different card. If the players don't, then the beans are responsible. Oh, look at Toads. This card is straight gas. Democracy holds the beans responsible for their promises. So you pay their spells too? No, I don't. Whenever a player casts, oh yeah, I guess so. So players pay for my spells. I pay for theirs as well. Quain Boy says, Flying in Deeply are spreading propaganda by making Sprout voters responsible. Oh, that's true. The beans. Magical beans will sprout. Okay, whatever. Okay, we had one super chat from Benovsky, so we will take a look at another card. We got Pork. Pork is a green 1/1. The animal is water. Well, I mean, they can sometimes squeeze through the tiniest of holes. When a figure attacks a door, it gets +0/+2 to save time. At the end of the battle, John himself captured all the animals on the road. If they don't stop, there is no action. So at the end of the battle, John himself, John who? The pork? John himself captured all the animals on the road. If they don't stop, there is no action. Yeah, these are very weird looking pigs. These are all weird looking pigs named John. They're all weasels. This saves no time at all. Well, yeah, when a figure attacks a door, it gets +0/+2 to save time. What I heard was cats are liquid in that opening statement. Yeah. I vote for Death Goblin, says Toilet Duck. So what if John is away? How is he going to capture all the animals? Poor John. I do want more ferrets in MTG. Ferret support, ferret decks. Maybe it'll happen in what's the Bloom Willow sets? Maybe in Bloom Willow there'll be something coming out. Okay, what does this card say? Whenever it's Joven's ferrets. When it attacks, it gets +0/+2 until end of turn. At end of combat, tap all creatures that block Joven's ferrets this turn. They don't untap during their controller's next untap step. And that's it. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed another round of completely deranged Google translated MTG cards. If you want to be part of the show, you got to be here 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time for the time being, because I might switch the show to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, but I'll give you guys fair notice when we do. Thanks to everyone who supports the show with patrons on Patreon, supporters on YouTube, members on YouTube, and people who super chat to be part of the show or to help other people be part of the show. And I got to thank the coffee crew for being here this morning. People like Jow, JML, Toads, Protopon. We also have Jess, Steve Cooper, Dinglebag, Mario, Erland, Lorezio, because you guys are the crew that makes the show possible. It's all made by viewers like you. So as usual, my coffee crew, keep brewing up them coffees, and we will keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next cup.